All right, you are listening to Transparency and Merit, and we're gonna get into this Keese or Keese love, and we're gonna tie it together with the George Floyd effect. But we've got some differing views here. What's going on with this Keese love story?
Well, this gentleman kicked a man in the head in Portland. Um,
Wow.
he is he's supposed, I guess he's a security. I don't know like where he's a security guard, but he supposedly kicked a man in the head, and the details are still kind of coming out about that whole issue, Joe. But I wanted to mention the George Floyd effect because, of course, after George Floyd, we saw a lot of things change, and these riots in Portland and these demonstrations are all a result of the death of George Floyd, hence the George Floyd effect. Now, of course, this gentleman's death, and I don't know his name. I just know the person's. I guess his name might be also Marquise Keese Lee Love, or but he just. I guess I'm not sure of his the gentleman's full name, but of course there will not be an effect of this man kicking this gentleman in the head, but there definitely was a George Floyd effect, along with major protests. A few of them you and I went to, and social media also changed because it began to ban certain groups even more from Twitter, and Facebook and YouTube began to do a lot more banning after George Floyd's death, and we've seen non-stop protest along with rioting, and this has gone on. I think I don't know. Portland has seemed to be rioting like since like I don't know, a week after George Floyd, or how, but it's been hella long, and it seems like there are parts that are of Portland that are just completely out of control. I could be wrong on that. It could be, you know, it's hard to gauge what's real and what isn't. Just because the media today, Joe, seems to be very biased, and they're not even covering this issue. Not at all. If you look at any of the mainstream outlets, none of them are covering it, and that I do not know why.
You know what I'm going to say about this,
Oh, of
right?
course.
This is no different than the WWE. It's a stage play. All of Seattle is a set,
Well, this
and
is Portland.
everything in whatever Portland, Seattle. These things are all. I meant Portland though. This is all stagecraft. This is all. These are all set designs that are designed um, to basically divide people, and that's the only way I'll ever see these things. Now that I've kind of come to the, I mean, this isn't the first story I've looked into, and I've been looking into these stories for a long time, and when people say, "Well, where's your proof?" and I'm going to say at this point and I'm only going to say this because I've been lied to so many times by the media that, in my view, the burden of truth is on the media and the people who are, because this is the only place I'm finding there's no like official place to find this information. It's all just coming out through, the BBC and the, all your normal news outlets. Give that's just my view, and I get it. There's a whole industry built on these stories, man. But from my perspective on these, without a doubt, these starting from George Floyd, even George Floyd, yeah, just complete scripted nonsense. I can't get into it. Wish I could.
Well, I'll tell you something, Joe. The way in the bias, I mean, I can understand why you would, and a lot of people would believe that sort of thing, or like there are a few people that believe that. It's a lot of it, I think, has to do with the fact that we have been lied to several times, and we've been put through the ringer so many times.
Mm-hmm.
In this case, I personally don't believe that. I believe that this is a real case. I believe that the educational system and the establishment has basically enraged people of color against people who are white. And I believe that this gentleman that kicked him in the head felt every justification in doing so. He believes that he has a right to be enraged. And there are people who, even people who are, there are a few white people that I was talking to, and they were saying they believe that the system should be burned down and things like that. And that's not a rational thought. So my opinion is, you believe people are being manipulated one way. I believe that people are being manipulated another way.
Dude, this is a story that's gone on for a long time. And, for those that missed the point, if someone was hurt during the filming of one of these paid parts, then I could see a story forming. Until then, I think these are all just poorly portrayed WWE. People really loved WWE in the 80s. I mean, you couldn't tell. At least I had friends that were so into it. Like, I couldn't tell if they could tell whether it was real or not. It didn't matter. Like, that was their thing. They were all about it. So, in my view, this is no different. This is a replay, a cycling of what we have already been through so many times before. This is the Sally Jesse Raphael show. This is Morton Downey Jr. This is who's the guy with white hair? The great, what was that guy's name? Wally George.
Well, the great Wally George. But
this is
yeah.
I mean, 100%. This is 100% scripted, though. I can't believe people don't see that.
I'll tell you something on this one. I'm gonna firmly.
Doesn't matter.
Let me.
Where did you get your information from?
You know what? I can only get look. I can only get it where I get it from. If you
that's exactly it. You can only get it from where you get it from. You're just saying it to me. You're getting it from liars, man. These are liars. They're not there to enrich your life. So unless you have a real legit inside scoop, don't come at me with these stupid fucking NBC and MSNBC, CNN, Fox. These stories are all fucking nonsense. Every one of them. Just had to have my say in that.
you know what, I hear you on that.
How many times do you have to be lied to before you say, hey, man, I think I need a legit source of information right now?
Well, where is the legit source?
Being there, pretty much. You gotta be there.
Yeah, we can't be. I'm sorry, but you know what? Here's
Go
the
there.
thing.
You're free to travel there. Why can't you go there? That you are free to travel about. You can go there. There's nothing off limits in this world.
Well, you're saying something.
I need somebody to report from on like standing there and telling me
Okay,
what.
you know what? First of all, there is camera footage of this man getting
I
kicked.
don't
And
need camera
hold
footage.
on.
I don't want
Jesus,
camera footage. Cameras can lie, man. The cameras are TV.
cameras cameras can lie.
Those are entertainment tools. How much distortion have you seen in cameras? You cannot trust the cameras. Absolutely not. In stagecraft, how could you trust the cameras? Come on now. Do you
Okay.
do you believe
Wait. Let me ask you this, Joe.
Mhm.
Is there any part of you that believes that this is not a hoax and that these are not stage actors and this is really happening?
No, absolutely not.
So
My view.
oh,
You would have to electrocute me to for me to change my mind.
in my
I'm
chair,
not asking for that.
if I was doing this live, Joe, you'd have seen me collapse in my chair because my chair
Did it give out?
yeah.
How many chairs have given out on you in your life?
You know, I don't know. But say it, Joe, you're going to say it's a hoax, and it's not.
It's not a hoax. It's real.
It's not a hoax, Joe. Wait, chair.
I'm alive.
You need to get me a chair, Joey. But
Look, real things happen.
Yeah,
in my view, these are bullshit stories, but I'm not going to go any further on that. I'll let you go for it.
all right, here's my take on this. And like I said, both and you know what?
By the way,
Yes.
the fact that your chair just broke live on air, that is actually going to be a meme. That is going around the internet as we speak.
I hope so.
It is.
But let me give you my.
This far and wide.
Let me give you.
Chair has broken.
Yeah.
It's
Let me give you.
God.
Let me give you my take on this.
Okay.
I'm going to take a bit of a sip of water on this. I think since the 1960s, the American people and the left have been lying to the populace, and it's just been a slow erosion of our society, and degeneracy has kind of taken over. And today's civil rights movement champions the degenerate in the name of social justice. And this has been happening with the Black Panthers, who, the further you look, they're making a movie right now. There's a movie coming out about, I forget the guy's name, but a large portion of the Black Panthers were like just criminal thugs. One of the heads was a crack addict, and they make movies where these individuals are heroes, and in reality, I don't think they were. I think at least it was far more nuanced than the police being bullies and them being people standing up to the police and standing up for rights. I don't think it was that black and white. And then you have television, with the movie, with the TV miniseries Roots, which, by the way, was plagiarized. And I heard there was no such thing. There was no such person as Kunta Kinte. Completely made up. And now we're seeing like this gentleman who looks mixed, filled with rage, and to a degree, it's kind of an ego victimhood. And that's what I saw. Like when we went to that Black Lives Matter rally, what I noticed is a lot of ego victimhood. They get their ego from their victimhood, and it's kind of like they feel this person right here, when he kicked that person in the head, he felt morally superior to the person he was kicking in the head. He doesn't even feel he has to talk. Like, if anybody disagrees with him, he's so morally superior that he has the right to do physical harm. And that I have seen in person. People who feel that they have the right to do physical harm because they believe they are morally superior.
Okay, yeah. Well, I've worked in juvenile halls. I've seen this too. I know people do bad things. I know that. But out of moral superiority, I'm not even sure what you mean.
That's where their motive. Okay, that's where this kind of violence. That's where their motive lies. It lies in the feeling of moral superiority. This gentleman acted out in violence because he believed he was morally superior. And when he was doing what he did, he had every right to do what he did because he believed he was morally superior. And we have a lot of people out there who believe they are morally superior. A lot of people in Black Lives Matter and Antifa believe they are morally superior. So whatever they do to their victims is okay. And that is fanatical and that is dangerous.
Have you ever witnessed that in your real life?
Yes. You and I both witnessed it. We witnessed the fanaticism. Did you go to that? You were at that Black Lives Matter rally. You witnessed white silence is violence.
I did not see anybody get kicked in the head. No.
Joe, they would have. Listen, Joe, if I would have gone and counter rallied, I could have gotten kicked in the head. Please, come on. These are fanatical people.
No way. These were not people who were going to fight.
Joe, I disagree. These are people that will fight and kick you.
How do you know that? I don't know that. I'm just saying it.
But I don't want to find out.
I'm willing to say I could be wrong, but I don't know how you can think you're right. I can't see somebody kicking the shit out of someone because they think that they're right.
Okay, you know what? And you don't listen. Okay, I believe in the videos. I believe that Black Lives Matter and Antifa have hooked up.
Just remember, belief is the enemy of knowing. Just as long as you keep that in mind, you could believe all you want. Just keep that in mind.
All right.
Belief and knowledge are two totally different things.
Well, look, until I'm proven otherwise that this is a hoax, I'm believing that political violence exists. And it exists on the left, and the left is doing it because they believe that they are morally superior. They have canceled people out of their jobs, and they have control over the establishment. And that, for me, is dangerous. And I don't want the establishment to be in line with people who are fanatics. I think that's dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
And that, like I said, there have been people who have been fired from their jobs. They may be actors too, but I think these HR departments are real that help fire the people from their jobs. I think these anti-biased and diversity training places are very left, and you cannot question them.
I will take you task on that any day of the week. People that challenge these nefarious, whatever they are,
All right.
never suffer negative consequences. In my real world experience, which leads me to believe that these stories are kind of like,
I think we should hold a rally.
I'm making a point here. These stories that come out through YouTube and through news news stories, I think that they are kind of like what's the word I'm thinking of? They're kind of like Hallmark. Not, I think that's the wrong word. Landmark. They're like landmark cases in law. Like they're like cases that you point to when something goes wrong. So a story gets big like that, and then there's this very strange outcome, and so then when it happens in real life, people are like, oh, the first thing they refer to is that story that went viral, that just, in my view, was probably just stagecraft. And anyways, you see where I'm going with that. So these landmark sort of stories kind of set the tone for what, if there's some kind of dispute in the workplace about race, everyone's, the two people are going to stop, and someone in the crowd's going to be like, yeah, this is just like the George Floyd case.
Well, look, I mean, to me, this kind of thing would describe a motive, and I don't see what the motive is for this. A lot of people, like I said, we've talked before about this pandemic. You also believe that
Wait a second. Can I just give you one motive?
Yes.
CNN and Fox have motives. What are their motives?
Ratings.
And how do they do it? Division. They're better than the other. The other is better than the other. And there you go. You've got yourself a game.
Okay. First of all, CNN is not covering this thing.
I'm using it as example.
I'm just saying. Okay, yeah. Joe.
No, I get you.
Okay. Most major. The only one that's covering this was Fox. All others are not. So this is not a ratings bonanza. As a matter of fact, the mainstream media is not touching this at all.
Fox covered it.
I said most. I said with the exception of Fox.
And Fox is huge. The biggest news source there is.
Okay.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Geraldo Rivera. Do you remember when? Yeah, Geraldo Rivera worked for Fox. Do you remember the vault? The Al Capone's vault.
Yeah, we're gonna find Al Capone.
Then we're gonna pull up. And he's like, "Hey guys, get to work."
Then we're gonna go to Egypt, and we're gonna bury the Queen of Egypt.
I see your biggest fans in the room. Wait a minute.
Who's here? Who's here tonight? Who's checking this shit out? I'm putting money in the tip jar tonight. I don't care. This is ridiculous. I'm sick of it. Keese love. It's got to be the ultimate low. Depraved lunatic. Who's here tonight? Tell me. Who's here?
Is that true?
What?
Joe, is that true?
Is what true? Oh, wow. There are people in here. What's up? Coach Shanky is here. What's up? We got Debbie, JPSTFU. I'll post that for sure. Psycho. Just talking about you, I'm sure.
Shanky's in the house. But, yeah, I mean, look. Do you really think gorillas are fake?
Do I really think what are fake?
She said you think gorillas are fake. I've never heard you say that a gorilla is a fake.
Oh, let's not go there tonight.
King Kong. You go, if you had kids and you were at King Kong, this is a fake. You're a fraud.
Have you ever held a koala bear in your arms?
No.
And you never will. Fake. Anyways, I don't want to go there. We're already gonna get ejected from YouTube.
All right. Well,
I don't think this. You know what? I think you picked a good topic because this guy Keese Love is so far under the radar that you can say whatever you want. And
well, Debbie's killing it in the chat room.
I really will stand by my words. I won't use it on bigger stories because when we do, we've in the past we got shut down when we talked. I talked this way with George Floyd, and we were off the air within 15 minutes.
Oh well, yeah.
With King Keese Love. Give me a break. Is this dude even real? Look at this guy. Wow. He looks computer generated. Ain't got shit on JP. Thank you. Hey, I got a compliment.
How about this one right here? I'm doing this one again.
Liars say others. Wait, what is Debbie's quote here?
Liars say others lie.
Liars always say others lie. What are you talking about?
And there we go. JP never has any proof to his claims. But
I told you already, the burden of proof is not on me. It's on the news sources that lie to me all the time. Okay, Debbie, I'm not in a relationship with them. I'm not in a bad relationship with them. I'm in a non-relationship, no relationship with them. I don't like them. They lie to me all the time. That's why, Debbie, all right, I don't need to prove anything. The burden of proof is on those kooks. Go after them.
I'll tell you something, Joe. I'll say this in your defense.
Yeah.
What was I going to say?
Try to be nice to everyone.
Yeah, but I remember the McMartin case, and I was ready. Like when they were found not guilty, I thought there was such a miscarriage of justice. And then I began to read, and critically read the case, and I developed a different point of view. And right now we have a lot of knee-jerk reactions. Mm-hmm. And that's the one thing that should really stop. Like I saw this video and I was very upset. Now, I think this man deserves a fair trial.
I think this video should go far and wide, viral, send it to everybody. Everybody should hear this out. They should hear this kook Brian's views right here and my views. And you should leave comments in the comment section and maybe even call us sometime. Because this is too much. You buy this stuff hook, line, and sinker, don't you?
You know what? At this moment, yes, I do. I don't see any reason why this would not be true. In my personal opinion on that. This is what I see.
I want people to call in. I want them to agree or disagree with you. I don't care, or me. I want to hear live people talking about this very case. I'm very concerned about you people who listen to these stories on the news and you take them into your brain, and then Brian, have you ever heard the concept of bearing false witness?
Yes.
What's your impression of that?
By the way,
I know it's a deep topic.
No. I was
people who echo stories like this, and this one is questionable because I think he just sort of, and I do have.
No. I was on my Facebook while you were talking,
No,
and
no, no. I'm making a point. I'm making a point. This
yeah.
story is the perfect example of what. But you don't want to be the person who takes a fake story and starts sharing it around the internet as being real, especially if it's a fake story. So if you have no other way of verifying the validity of this story other than some horrific news clips, you are actually participating in false witness. In my view, you don't want to go around telling people died when they didn't die, is what I'm saying. It's a dangerous path to go down. So I would always say be very careful when you vet these stories. And just because you see a YouTube video or 10, it doesn't make anything any more real than the next. And you have to accept in your brain that it is possible to be fooled by the news and the media and the people on YouTube. It is possible that your brain is being tricked time and time again. And when you go on and you talk about it in false witness, that is actually another thing people should consider. They should consider. There's a karmic toll for that, in my view. Now, people listening to Transparency and Merit might be up in arms. They might be pissed.
Now, by the way, no. I was, and I don't know how I got on this page. It's called the Zionists, not the Zion movement, but it's a female feminist. You love these people, by the way. Zionist movement. They are a female. They are feminist Zionist, and they had a thing in there in the for the ADL, fighting hate for good. And I said, evil prevails when people are silenced. And I don't know what IDK stands for. Man, I think.
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know, man. I think silencing Nazis is pretty good. And then I said, define Nazi.
Oh, I know. JEWS.
People who openly say they are Nazis and are openly displayed of Nazi symbols, they should be banned from public forums of any kind.
This has been a great show. This is one of my favorite shows of all time.
Absolutely.
I wish everybody out there was telling their friends who was telling their friends, and then maybe telling some other friends, because this show is about to get real. Okay. Yeah. All right. I will tip Debbie Daly upside down, kick her in the ass, and let all that jelly flow right out of her nose. All right. I don't want to have it. I'm telling you, people.
Yes. Well, the gentleman right now has admitted to doing this. And by the way, I think we should keep in touch with this trial. And I might, Joe.
Yeah.
So because flying for me is difficult because I go to the bathroom a lot. But I might just fly you down to Portland.
I don't want to hear your excuses. Okay. You can't make excuses. There are traveling is an interesting thing. The body reacts positively to it. Do it.
All right.
Are
we going to travel to Portland and cover this trial of this gentleman? Do you think we should do that?
Drive to Portland, and you could literally get off the freeway every 20 minutes if you needed to. There's no excuse for not going to a place where you think all this bad stuff. I'm telling you, you're going to go there, and you're going to be like, wow. I
don't want to get kicked in the head, though, Joey.
You would go there and you would be like, I got fooled. These are all actors on the masses, in my view. Nothing bad is going to happen to anybody. It's a free world. You just hold up your camera and you say what you got to say, and everyone's going to leave you alone.
I hope so.
You better do that because, sitting there and or continue, to talk about these things, but I would just be careful about bearing, especially bearing false witness, and especially bearing false witness. People say things all the time and do things all the time, strange on camera, and people have odd opinions of things, and these things, I don't know. It's fine to comment on them and discuss them, but when you get down to it worries me when it comes down to basically spreading a story that could be not as portrayed in the media. And going around and telling people died, and so just it really kind of bothers me. So what's going on in the chat room here?
I'm seeing a few things. Just get a gun and don't be worried or scared. Look, if I have to, be at a place where I may have to use a firearm, that would make me afraid.
All right. If opinion matters, Mr. Midnight Movie, the man who kicked that poor man should be charged with attempted murder.
I agree. And the gentleman may be dead already, but again, he to Joe is very possible a stage actor.
In fact, he looks like Shia LaBeouf in this one picture.
He shall not divide us. Remember that?
I'm just saying, he looks like this one right here. Doesn't it look like Shia LaBeouf a little bit?
You know what? I mean, he's a maniac. The guy's a maniac, Joe. And I'm only saying that I think the guy's,
So he's guilty in your book.
He looks that way. And again, I don't know if he's going to be charged or not, but there's a gentleman in Portland that has been charged for fighting Antifa, and it looked like self-defense to me. This gentleman was not acting in self-defense, and he looks like a criminal, man. And I think it's real. I think this happened, and I think this person, if I were to get into the person's psyche and his mind, I think he's an ego victim. I think that the mainstream has given this guy some egotistical ideas about his victimhood, and has given him more, like I said again, moral superiority, and he believes he has the right to attack innocent people whom he sees as disagreeing with his ego. And this kick was about his ego, nothing more, in my opinion. That's what it looks like to me. And that's why, in my opinion, the whole the whole education system needs to be fought against, because it's very dangerous. It's really awful. And what else are we looking at? Now we see him getting a lap dance, by the way. I like that one picture, the one picture that I saw of him. But you know what, Joe? It's just my, look, dude, I'm thinking again, this is the liberal education system. This is the media.
Brian, hold on a second here. We got a caller here. Who is this?
Hey, JP, you guys are talking about fake news or something earlier, right?
Jesus Christ. What do you want?
Well, if you allow me, All right, so I was fingering that goddamn Eskimo out in my minivan, right?
Mm.
Anyway, I got down there. Obviously, it is ginormouser than, but you don't really think different about it because she's got goddamn overweight. Anyway, it's cold as fuck, man, and it's still summer. Anyway, long story short,
Okay.
she put her left hand down her pants, right? This is after they're already put back together, whatever. Anyway, I'm like, what the fuck?
Right.
Because she's saying that she's going to wear her damn hand up because it was hanging outside of her car door.
Mm-hmm.
And so I thought if she's going to put her hands down her pants, it would just be a little ways. But it goes all the way down.
What?
And yeah, it did. She's not like, hey, man, look at me, I'm flicking my jism. No, it was a straight up warm your hand move. And as I progressed with the nipple situation as far as how they feed their babies and make seal skins, it's come to my attention that if you look at every piece of artwork that shows Eskimo woman, it shows them smiling and they have mittens on both hands and their hands are in the air.
So
but the way that when she stuck her hand down in her snatch to keep her hand warm, like that was fucking everyday thing. Like it's no goddamn big deal. It dawned on me that when they're sitting around in a circle, nursing babies and chewing on seal skin to make kayaks and what have you, they do it in a clockwise fashion.
Okay.
That would explain the nipple.
Right.
But did you know that when you have a circle of people that are knitting on seal, that you only use one hand? And so they do it with the right hand. They keep their left hand not in a fucking little mitten. Mm-hmm. They keep it in their snatch.
What?
And then what they do is, and because what they're making is circular, all they have to do is turn it over, and they rotate it the other direction, and then they get to warm their right hand up.
I think,
you know what I'm saying?
I think Persian women do it, but with the opposite cycle. Counterclockwise. Interesting. I never thought about any of that until, well, except for the nipple part. I hadn't thought about any of that before until tonight. It's very interesting.
Joe, can we play do you think we can play a video of
this guy? He can't even finish his sentence. This guy wants to defend the case that these stories are real, and he can't even finish a sentence. You know what? I appreciate this.
It makes M sound like the biggest coward in the world. He looks out his bathroom window every day, and he sees all the shit that's going wrong in the world, but he wants to attack the easiest target. He wants to attack the white man who runs the fucking media.
Oh, give me a break. That's insane.
It's a good point. It's a good point.
That is insane.
You know what? The media makes mistakes.
Any opinion that's not your own is not insane, Brian. I have to accept this as at least a valid contender in figuring out the psyche of the man who could take a story like this and blow it up like it's the end of the world. Nagasaki, the apocalypse has come because of Keith's love.
Let's look up the video.
I would have never heard about this story if it wasn't for you, JP. So thanks.
Suck it.
You did exactly what that other guy did.
Suck it. I don't give a shit about
you're rallying against.
Quiet. Okay. If you, Joey.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Have you seen? Have you seen the video? Oh, Jesus.
Which one?
The guy,
Yes, I've seen it. Yes. Willie, have you seen it?
What?
The fake video of this guy. It's so obviously a giant production set. I will show this video because this
You
story is
guys
pissing me off.
need to get some pussy in your life. Then you would not watch videos
This
like
has
this.
nothing to
And
do
you would
with
be
pussy.
concerned.
This has
will you
nothing.
stop enough? You're acting like a moron.
Anybody goddamn white trash hippies over there fucking themselves in the ass in Portland, then I'm like, you goddamn. Seriously.
Oh my God.
And then you think about nothing else. None of this shit even matters, man. Jesus Christ.
Willie has some of the most unique, incredible takes of anybody.
Now, by the way, I want to mention.
Brian, I forgot to mention this to you.
Yes.
Well, how do you feel about 4chan breaking news stories to you? I'm just curious. I'm hearing great things about 4chan being the greatest things in intelligence services. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? We had Rocknet attack us.
We have. But did you see what Susie Q? By the way,
you and I got attacked on 4chan. It doesn't make them a qualified news agency. It just doesn't ever.
Listen. Did you read what Susie Q? And Susie Q, I think you're a woman, and JP Joey has his doubts about you.
We have our doubts. We have our doubts.
No doubt in my mind.
You know what though? Susie's awesome. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Susie's fucking radical.
Nick, go to hell.
Can I just say one more thing to MMM?
Shut up, Nick!
Literally just now. MMM's trying to tear down the media as we have now. That's no different than what they did in Seattle at Chaz. And then when he builds it, he's going to rebuild it exactly how it is. He'll be the Fox News guy. You'll be CNN guy or whatever.
Well, Portland isn't Portland. That's Seattle. Okay, Joey, please play the video. And Nick, shut the hell up.
I can't find it.
All you got to do. Okay, I'll get it. Hold on a second.
I'm talking to too many people. I've got.
Yes.
No honor in your none.
All right, this is going to definitely get us demonetized because I'm playing this stupid video. All right, I'm going to put it in your chat.
Where's the link?
I'm going to put it right now. I'm going to put it in. I'm going to put the link in Discord. All right.
All right. Discord. Okay, there it is. Right?
Yes.
Yummy liberal tears. This is by. Just saying. I mean, you could post whoever you want. I'm just saying. You choose these.
Oh, you know what? Debbie dropped a link. Play Debbie's because it's not copyrighted.
These Fruit Loops. Oh man. All right, never mind. Let's go here. Where's Debbie's link? I can't do all this shit, man. I've got this horrible computer. Let's see here. It's not copyrighted. I don't even see a link. What are you talking about?
Debbie put a link in the. Debbie put a link in right underneath mine.
Oh.
In the Discord.
All right.
Stop being an ape. Stop being a gorilla. For somebody who doesn't believe in gorillas, you sure are an ape, sir. An ape.
It's all ape suits, by the way. You could do the research too. I'm not the only person on Earth who's done the research. Okay, I'm not the only one.
I've been to the zoo. I've seen them alive. They fun do at me.
Sounds like something I might do if I was in a monkey suit. Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I would throw it right at you. And I would hit you. All right, let's see here. I think I have the link now. Shut up, Nick. Got enough of you already. I'm kidding. All right, here we go. This is it, I think. It's a 7-minute clip. We'll see what we get through. This is ridiculous, dude. People assault a motorist. This looks like a video I made.
Shit, bro, chill the fuck out. And then you really won't be able to get out of this. Stop. Yo, what are you doing? You didn't do nothing.
This is what Susie supports.
Okay, who are all these people?
People in Portland. I mean, I don't know. They haven't been identified yet. I mean,
this is your answer for a video you're supporting. Okay? I just want you to keep track of this, Brian, because you got to answer these questions. Who are these people? These are all a bunch of kooks, man. These are all kooks.
JP.
Shut up.
I'll hang up so Debbie can call in.
Yeah, thank you. Just shut up already.
Fuck off. I would like to say something weird, though.
Oh, please do.
If that's plausible.
Yeah.
if Debbie wants to come into our Discord, she can. I copied and pasted
That's
it.
fine. I won't say it.
No, come on. Let's go. Let's get out with it. What do you got? What do you got? Did you hang up? Oh, you hung up. Okay. All right. So we do have an open line.
And I can.
Man, what a night. I'm sorry, people. I'm sorry. But these stories piss me off, man. Okay, I'm going to try to play a little bit more of this. And of course, my computer's slowing up.
Oh, Jesus, now he's left the room. Nick, he left the room. I don't know where the hell he went. I'm going to. Nick, that's enough. Anyway, I'm waiting for Joe. Debbie, can you come in the room? He just left the building. Joey did. I don't know what's going on with his computer. It seems like I said we're having a little bit of difficulty here. Nick, how have things been for you? I see they've been okay. And I'm asking Joe what happened. Yeah, there we go. What happened, Joe? Where the hell are you? So I guess his computer went kaput. Went out. Wait. Device is not connected. He's back. Wait. No, wait.
I'm back. All right. I'm back, but we really got to kind of be careful here.
You know what? I'm going to put me off of cam.
Yeah.
And I think I'm going to have to remove Nick then.
Leave him. It's fine. I'm going to go off cam here too. Nick, watch some of this garbage, okay? Hold on. We got JP's nemesis.
Yes.
Who is
Who is this?
It's me, Debbie.
I smelled it.
Start
Yes.
the video over. It's the very front of the video I wanted you to see. The very beginning. Just take the little dot. Now watch. Watch.
Like this part?
Watch.
Oh, that part, right?
That's the fucker that kicked that did something that was completely stupid and ridiculous. Boom. There's nothing.
Look at that kick.
There's
Look-
nothing fake about that, Brian. I mean,
No, there's nothing fake about it.
That all could be to me. I don't know what that is.
it is a video of somebody getting kicked in the head. What do you think it is?
First of all, the sound
Oh,
does not
please.
match up.
You're ridiculous.
Yeah, I see it as pretty real there, Joey.
You can hear his head hit the ground. Ow. That's horrible.
Yeah.
I'm calling stagecraft to the tilt.
Chill the fuck out! And then you really won't be able to get out there.
So this happened before the kicking incident,
I
right?
don't know what this is. I don't know what
This is okay. This right here is the guy's in his car and then he crashes
They
it.
made it like a Quentin Tarantino film. So they show you the outcome and then they go back 16 minutes earlier.
I don't know what this part is. It's very unimportant to me. But what's important to me is the fact that this fucker comes out of nowhere and kicks this poor guy.
The guy got kicked in the head 16 minutes later. This is
It doesn't matter, JP. What I want you to see is
it's
this
all
stupid fuck.
fake. You should listen to this.
You're insane. There's something wrong with you.
You didn't do nothing, bro.
Look at all these kooks. Look at them.
He doesn't think gorillas are real.
Wow. Somebody with yellow hair. Oh, look at me. Oh, and look at this guy jumps out of nowhere, jumps her. For what? Who does that? Fakery. I'm calling
Oh,
fakery
people
all
do.
day.
Joe, what are you talking about? People do that all the time.
Why don't you go to Portland, JP, and hold up a sign that says,
Never happened to me
JP.
once, and I called out a lot of
JP.
people.
that's because you don't go out in public. You just make Mr. Midnight Movie do all the signage and stuff.
What? You're crazy. I'm out every day. What are you talking about? Okay, here we go. Okay. All right, I'm going to go kick a car. Okay. Makes sense.
This is their peaceful protest.
Trying to escape the mob.
By the way, this is not lost energy. These are people who should have eyes to see this shit. But somehow, these productions can go on and be believed on a mass scale.
Dude, that does not look like a production. I'm sorry, Joe. No.
He's trolling. He's trolling.
This is not a troll.
Then you need to go to Seattle with a Trump 2020 sign, and then you need to go to the
Portland.
San Diego Zoo and go see the gorillas and jump in the gorilla cage.
All fake.
I dare you. Go jump in the gorilla cage.
I would. I'd go have lunch. I'd bring In and Out with me. So, okay, they're running through the city. Let's go fast forward a little bit. So he drove off and drove into a wall, I guess, right?
No. Watch the guy right here that was on the ground. Watch. Now they knock him back down. He starts begging for his life.
Stop recording.
We're trying to get this.
So they want me to believe that people are driving into walls and stuff. Okay.
Oh yeah.
That's what they did.
Shit, dumb motherfuckers. Stop throwing shit.
This is a movie set, by the way. Look at this.
No, it's not.
Looks like a frigging movie. It's feels like a movie. None of this feels like real to me.
Shut up.
I'm not going to shut up. I'm going to keep going. It's nonsense. This is real life drama to Brian.
Okay, then go to Seattle, big dick. Let's see you go down there with the Trump sign.
I will. And I will swing it around.
Keep your hands where I can see them. Homie got it. Homie got it. Oh, who is you? Yeah, who the fuck is you, my nigga? Hey, Johnny, thank you so much.
Yeah. What? What did that guy say to him? What is you? What?
I'm this.
What language is that guy talking?
He's sitting down, bro. So the cops come, nigga. So the cops come, nigga.
Where the fuck is your keys? They gonna suck you, nigga.
Why do they keep calling him nigga when he's the only white guy there?
Susie said it's out of work actors.
These are all actors. How does anybody believe this stuff?
He just got out of the hospital.
I'm gonna get mad right now. What? You're gonna believe?
Let it play. Let it play.
Okay.
She's trying to call me. I'm sorry. Where the fuck is she at?
Okay.
I'm sorry. She's trying to call me. Where's she at? She's trying
Please,
to call me.
time out, guys.
Can I answer
I'm getting a
it?
phone call. Are you?
Bitch, fuck is you talking about, nigga?
What? What is this guy? What? So now there's some kind of chaos going on. And this guy runs out of nowhere for no reason and kicks him? Okay.
You fucking loser! Fucking trying to run people over! Get him out of the street! Get him out of the fucking street!
That nigga's scared, bro.
Wow. That one should carry him off. That big girl? She should probably sit on him.
And they're carrying him off.
Get him out of the street! Get him out of the street!
Let him treat him. Let him treat him.
Is he dead, Brian?
No, well, I heard he just got out of the hospital.
Of course, there was the fake story that got out that he died. But he
Well,
didn't.
you know what? There's a lot of speculation out there. But I don't believe at all.
Run some fucking assessments, right?
You shouldn't believe any of it.
No, I believe it. I believe that this is a real event.
What I'm saying is you shouldn't believe in a story, Brian. You should know.
But JP, you don't believe fucking anything, so your opinion
you're right.
doesn't matter. Well, that's stupid.
Right.
It's
I don't
stupid.
believe in anything.
Well, it's dumb. It's stupid.
Okay? I don't like to believe in things. I like to know them for sure.
You're
I
an
don't like
idiot.
to
You're an
to
idiot.
believe
You're an
anything.
idiot.
that
You're an idiot. That's all I can say. You don't believe whatever. You are an idiot. Everybody says it. You don't believe in anything. It's
How
stupid.
is to know worse than believing? What's wrong with you? You've lost your mind. You've lost your mind for sure this time.
Brian,
What
he's
is
got to be
this?
trolling. He's got to be trolling.
No, I believe he believes what he says.
I'm 100% on this, Debbie. You're crazy.
Yeah, it's me.
What's this guy smoking a cigarette and trying to help this guy? What? Are you kidding me? That guy's holding a cigarette in the dude's face.
Shut up! Fuck!
Have some respect for the almost dead. Jeez. Oh yeah. Is somebody peeing on him? Wow.
No, that's not.
Dude, what if they just pour on this guy? Are you kidding me? What the hell?
That's blood, you jackass.
Bleeding out of his mouth.
Pour on him. Watch this. What are they pouring on him, Brian?
What do you mean pouring on him? Where do you see that?
You don't see that? Somebody just poured something on him.
No, they didn't.
Watch again, Debbie. Watch carefully this
That was
time.
the strings hanging off of her jacket.
Watch. Right now.
Oh, well, maybe they did. Put some water.
Pour water on him. This is nonsense. It's all stagecraft.
All I know is okay, and some okay. Let me go into this guy Love, this Keese Love guy. I've heard, by the way, and these are only rumors.
His name is Marquise, and for short, they call him Keese.
So his name is Marquise, and for short, I've heard that he had a pregnant girlfriend that he beat and tried to kill. All right, we've already played that. Can we stop that video? It's distracting me.
Yeah, I just want to get the girl out there again. Okay, go ahead.
So as we're talking, his I guess his name is Marquis.
Go ahead. Go ahead,
Yeah.
Brian. Take your time.
He had a pregnant girlfriend that he beat, and I guess she had to get a restraining order from him.
Where do you get this information from?
I got it from a YouTube video that had this guy actually does he has a YouTube video that the mother of his supposed child says, please take this video down. The man is a woman beater as well.
Well, play it. It's not copyrighted. Play it. Find it. I'll find it. I'll find it. Hang on.
Okay.
Let me see. I'll get it. Hold
If
on.
you just go to his thing, you'll see
Just hold on, Angel. I'll get it.
he might not the video might have been taken down. He's taken down his
I got it. Okay, here I go.
What?
Coming at you. Hold on. Let me send you the link. I'm going to send it to your Discord, okay?
Joe, get on the Discord.
And cut.
Get on Discord. I'm done with this stupid story.
Shut up, Joe, and get the video.
No, you get it. This is
I can't share, Jagoff.
Oh, God. What a woman. All right. Debbie, you are quite the woman. How can you not share this?
It doesn't let me share, moron. No, just show the video.
You get him, Brian, darling.
That's not him. Oh, no, that's not the video. That's not the video. No.
No. Wait. Hold on just a second. Let me get the other one then. Hold on. I'll get it. It said,
No, turn off the video. Turn that off.
hold on. It
Yeah,
said,
moron.
Tell me to get these crappy videos.
Marquise Peace Love. All right, let me get it. And it says right here that hold on, I'm looking. I got it. All right, I'm gonna go to his. Is it on his channel on YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. All right, got it. That's where I'm going right now. Okay, got it. It'd be right. This one. Yeah, he looks like he's not a very nice person.
Well, he just kicked the guy in the head, and he's probably an egocentric piece of garbage.
Yeah, I think so too. Wait a second. Let me see. Marquise. Just looking for it. Hold on. Are you sure that wasn't it? Because it sure did pop up.
No, I think the video was taken off, to be honest with you.
Yeah, you're probably right. Let me back up.
Yeah, I told you.
Hold on just a second.
All right, Brian, what are we doing? I don't want to wait around all night for a fucking.
Well, then go somewhere else. We don't give a fuck.
Okay, fine. I'll let you guys.
I
Take
can't.
it off.
No, these are stupid videos. All of them are fake. Don't you guys get
They're
that?
not. Okay.
Are
The
you-
riots aren't as bad. Here's what Darren. Okay. Jesus Christ.
It's all a stage.
Okay, here's someone who's in Portland. The riots aren't as bad as everybody thinks. It's only like 200 people. They could squash this if they wanted to. Neither party wants to because it's political. And that may be true. And he says, JP, relax.
And then I said, "You relax, fuckface."
Yes, there we go. It's beautiful the way this whole thing has brought everyone together.
Yes.
But I just want to add.
People couldn't be any more divided over these things. That's what pisses me off the most.
Well, listen, man. I'm angry. I think these things are real. This is a real event.
Yeah.
This was caused, and a lot of this was caused by our educational system and the establishment giving this person an sense of ego victimhood and moral superiority. He thinks he has the moral superior, that he is morally superior to other human beings. Therefore, he has the right to do what he did.
Is this really a crusade over morals? When there are no morals, we're at a moralistic low in this country.
Let him finish his point. Let me tell you something that happened to me, Brian.
Yeah.
Saturday night, it was Heather's birthday, and I went outside the restaurant to get something out of Heather's car. And when I was walking back, this black man walks up to me, and he was about 30 years old, and he goes, "Hey, you got a cigarette?" And I said, "There's one in the restaurant." And he goes, "Can you go get it for me?" I walked in there and I got one of these cigarettes. It was Phillips. And I walked back out and he goes, "Do you have a lighter?" And I went, "Yeah." He took the lighter and turned and walked off.
Oh, no.
As if to say,
that's not cool whether you're black or white. I'm sorry.
But he was treating me with disrespect is what I think I just found it. Domestic violence, J. Day Young.
It's only, it's his video. Okay. Here's where I found this information, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
It's his page, and he is professing love to his girlfriend.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And it's 2018 or 2017. He found the love of his life. And she said, "Please take this video off. This man is a thug. He not only kicked that guy in the head, but he tried to beat me and me when I was pregnant. He almost killed me as well as my pregnant child. He's not in my child's life and the rest." So he might, and that all might be a lie.
So she ratted him out. Now, I mean, look at him. I mean, come on, man. I mean, of course that's true.
But like I said, a lot of people are coming with a sense of moral superiority. And that's where I'm going with this. I wish JP was on my side.
They think that because we're taking down the statues and stuff like that they're just going to own this country, and they're not.
Here's where I want to be, Brian. I want to be on a place where we're all, discussing these topics with a higher mind, with common sense in place, and all possibilities vetted out. And I just don't think what we're given, I don't think it's been taken apart carefully enough by you to go and assume it's real, because you can't answer certain questions you should be able to answer. What do you want
to know? What do you want to know? What the fuck do you want to know?
Okay, I'm talking to Brian.
We showed you the video.
I showed you the video.
All right. What do you want to know, Joe? What do you want to know?
look, when we go through these videos,
Yes.
I want you to have a critical eye to them, and I want you to be able. I'm just saying, I want you to just instill common sense. That's so hard to ask.
What is common sense? I mean, what are you talking about? There was a video of a man that got kicked in the head.
Yourselves. I want you to be able to
You
look.
saw the video, JP. What else is there to fucking see?
I want you to look at the video, and
I
I want
did
you
look
to
at the video.
what you see through your own brain.
Oh my
not
fuck!
what you're seeing through the video. I want you to tell me in your own views what you're seeing. That's all I'm
I
saying.
saw a black punk come up and kick a guy in the head. Period.
That's kind of what I saw.
All right.
I mean, and like I said, I think I think the psychological reason for doing it is because he believed that he had the moral authority to do so.
Again, Brian, we don't want to go down a psychological reasoning path. Especially
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. In this case, yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yes, I do. Yeah, the reason I want to go down a psychological path.
Don't have a psychological science degree, though.
It doesn't matter. Neither do you. It doesn't fucking matter, JP. Stop being an idiotic bully here.
Yes, I
No,
do.
you do not. Well, you're not fucking using it then. You're being a fucking idiot.
No, I am absolutely using my common sense. I can't believe you people.
Okay, I don't have to have a psychological or any kind of degree to assess that a person believes he has the moral authority.
It's not about belief, Brian. It's about what you
Darren,
know.
oh, shut up. Darren, call in.
No, that's real right there.
Wait a
Again,
minute.
all you can tell me is what you believe.
Okay, first of all, that's right. And that's all you.
Why don't you accept
Joe, that's all you can tell me either at this point.
Why don't you accept Jesus in your life then? If you're going to be so into belief,
You're ridiculous.
for an atheist, you talk about.
I'm sorry. I love you, Brian.
No, you're gonna tell me you're an atheist and then tell me about how much you believe. It pisses me off. Doesn't make sense.
I'm seeing what's in front of my eyes. I'm not saying that I wouldn't have
what's in front of your eyes. No, you're not. You're seeing a video. You're not seeing what happened in front of your eyes. I'm sorry, you're not.
That is what the video is in front of my eyes.
That's not real. That's like saying you're watching Hill Street Blues and what you saw in tonight's episode really happened.
No.
Okay.
No, I have to say that I disagree with that.
You want to believe in the sacredness of media. That's your problem. You're emotionally tied to the media.
No.
Admit it. Admit it.
No.
You're emotionally tied to the media.
No.
You're lying.
No, I'm not lying. I'm not. Okay. Am I emotionally tied to what I saw? Yeah. It
emotionally vested to a story that you saw on YouTube. And that makes me want to cry. That is where America's gone. That's where the whole fucking world's gone. I believe what I saw on fucking YouTube tonight. And I'm mad.
I do believe in this case.
That's what pisses me off. People, you suck. If you're going around and you're bearing false witness for bullshit, I'm done with you. All of you people.
I do believe that, I do watch too much. I watch too much YouTube. That is true. But I want to state that I honestly do believe that this is a real occurrence. This is something that really happened.
Ryan,
he's being arrested.
I'm not gonna fucking buy it. I'm not gonna buy it. No. All right, I'm done. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I lost my stoic calm. Go ahead.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, and I guess, you know what? I mean, I believe in reasonable doubt. And in my opinion, what you're telling me, the doubt is not reasonable. If this were a court case and you argued this before court, if you went in and said this man is if you went into a court of law and you said, and you were defending this guy and said, listen, this didn't really happen. This man is an actor. You would be laughed out of the court. It wouldn't stand.
You know what, Brian? No, I wouldn't. You know why? I would go in there as a living man, and I would go in there with my natural rights, and I would demand justice, and I would get them. I don't go into court for no reason.
Okay, to me, if you are arguing this case under reasonable doubt, the doubt is, for me, is not reasonable. That's where I go along the line with this. This is not. I mean, you can have doubts, like I could say that a gorilla did it, or but that to me, what you're saying to me is not reasonable. It's not a reasonable proposition to me. That
It's because you haven't looked into it enough. That's all, though.
Well, okay.
Let's be fair.
And I think she's right on that. I probably should get. Do you think I should get a Hawaiian shirt and own it?
Oh, you look great. We did one of our first photo shoots. We did almost like 9 or 10 years ago. You were wearing a Hawaiian shirt. I still remember that.
Yeah, I think I should start. I should buy Hawaiian shirts.
Yeah, go Hawaiian.
Do you remember in the movie? You saw The Wanderers, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I like those guys in the Hawaiian shirts, but
I'm just saying this, man. My phone's been going off the hook all night since the show started.
Yes.
So I don't know if I'm right or wrong, and I'm not trying to put anybody down for their beliefs. And I certainly am not attacking anybody's religious beliefs or religion. I just don't think you should go at news stories with belief. I think you should attack them through knowledge. You should never employ the word belief.
No, I disagree with that. If we're having it,
Joe, what good does the word belief do on a fucking news story? You want to know? That's the problem with our media.
No.
Yes.
First, okay, let me finish.
You're the one that interrupted me.
All right, go ahead.
Go ahead.
All right. Yeah. Look, if I'm proven wrong, this is transparency and merit. I'm going with my hunches. And wait, we got Darren on that. We got Darren here.
You're going with your belief. You're not going with what you know.
Okay, yeah, that's a load of crap. You don't have to go. Look, we're going. Listen, I've always said on this show,
you're taking the Wookiee way out.
I always say on this show, Joe. I always say on this show, if I'm wrong, I will change my opinion on it. I don't, I'm not stuck on one opinion.
Since when were you stuck on beliefs?
Is Debbie still here?
Debbie has left. She got too pissed off at Joey.
Damn it. Call back, Debbie.
Well,
yes.
But no, okay, Darren, hold on. Wait, can I? Darren has actually been to Portland, or he's living in Portland, so he knows a little bit more than you or I because he's actually physically there. Now, Darren, what you said the riots aren't as bad as they look like.
Hey, go back on camera, Darren.
Show your face.
It's harder to talk when I'm on the camera.
Okay, go. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm on the phone.
Brian.
It's clear.
Brian, ask that question again.
Yeah,
okay.
It's about 200 people, and that's about it. They could arrest.
So it's about 200 people.
Yeah.
Who are and I guess there's a section of Portland that have been taken over by the mob.
They keep moving around. They have plans every night, a different agenda. They went to the North Precinct in North Portland last night. That's where that guy in the truck, he saw somebody being beat up, and he like failed to put it in park and he crashed into the wall or whatever. And so they assumed that he was like trying to run him over or something, I guess. I don't know. And he was trying to break it up because they're beating up a
A
person.
transsexual.
And then if you saw the whole video, he's just being nice. He's just trying to break it up. And then they just beat the living shit out of him. But, I mean, I don't care that JP doesn't believe in this stuff. I still like JP. So
Thank
I
you.
don't,
I like
I
you too.
don't care, you know, what the necessarily, you know, it's JP. I'm assuming he's not going to believe it because I don't think you've believed in anything that you've ever seen on the news, have you?
I haven't accepted anything yet. When I do, I will let you know.
No shooting, no Kobe Bryant, even though the
No.
helicopter
No, and
went
the
over your
dude
house.
supposedly flew right over my house before he crashed. It
not
doesn't
worth
get any weirder, man. I
not worth
couldn't make any of this
about.
up, I swear.
I know where your stand's going to be, but yeah, I think it's all real, and I've seen it firsthand. They've been by the hotels about 3 times when I'm working the violent group, the Antifa guys, and it's about 8 blocks out. They moved out of downtown about a week ago, and downtown is starting to recuperate. You know, we've gotten rid of all the spray paint, and the federal building got all the spray paint off, and they kicked people out of Fifth Avenue and Sixth Avenue, and it's a lot better in downtown Portland. But now they're going to the suburbs and the other precincts. So
Do you think this incident of this guy being kicked in the head is going to have like an effect on the rioters and stuff? Do you think Mayor Wheeler is going to back down after this incident?
He did. He was on Channel 2 tonight for a good half an hour. They were grilling the shit out of him.
Really? I didn't see.
And it looks like he's lost about 20 pounds. I mean, you look at the videos when this first started, he's, you know, his face has totally changed. The stress is really getting to him. You can tell.
Has he admitted? Now someone's coming back to our page. Has he admitted, by the way, that Antifa exists?
Yeah, he's basically said, you know, it's really important to him, you know, about Black Lives Matter, but this has gone way too far is his thing. And even when the feds left, it still got worse, and it didn't make a damn bit of difference. He basically admitted that tonight.
Did they bring up Patriot Prayer and the fact that he's called them neo-Nazis and stuff? But these people seem to be far worse than the Proud Boys or Patriot Prayer. Far more damaging.
I don't know what college he went to, but it was some liberal college where he.
But I'm asking. No, I'm asking during the interview. Did anyone mention, like, you called Patriot Prayer and the Proud Boys? You know, all these names.
Of course not. It was on the news. Of course they're not. They just softball questioned him. Of course.
But he for the first time mentioned Antifa by name.
You know what? He didn't. Actually,
there we go.
I don't think he did. He talked about the protesters, and then he talked about people going too far in rioting. And
Darren, can you explain to JP how dangerous Portland is right now?
But I don't need explaining about anything.
Shut up!
Bullshit.
I can explain why it's for me. So it's not dangerous because of the Antifa fuckers. It's dangerous because they let about 3,000 homeless people move into downtown Portland.
And that's just about everywhere. That's here too. Not 3,000. We have a lot, but I don't know about those numbers. Wow.
Every street's just 10,
got
10,
homeless
10,
everywhere.
10. Heroin. They're doing heroin deals all day long. All the cops are gone.
Right. Not dangerous. There's probably gonna be an increase in thefts, but dangerous. Getting kicked in the head
Antifa,
for no reason.
It was horrible. Debbie, it was horrible 3 weeks ago, and from the beginning until about 3 weeks ago. But for me, like two weeks ago, they moved out of downtown. They don't even protest in downtown right now. I'm sure they'll move back in some time, but right now I don't see it at my work because they moved north to
I mean,
North.
the video that we showed with the black guy that was kicking the white guy, do you
There's
believe
a-
that's real?
Of course. And
Of course it's
I
real.
I know exactly where they were. They're in North Park. Yeah. That was all real. I believe that, but I'm 99.9% sure it was real. You never know. I see JP's point. I understand what he's coming from. I don't think it's worth getting mad at him about it. It's just JP. He says to keep our minds open. He'll be one time.
Sure. I see JP's point. No, you don't. You think JP's in that case.
I don't. I love JP.
I'm Jay.
Yeah, you got to look at things from all other angles. And Debbie, please let Darren talk. You're interrupting him a lot.
Oh, she did? I don't remember that.
That's because JP lies.
No, somebody in the chat room said let Darren talk.
Oh, that's just yeah.
That's a
Who is this guy? Who's rhetorical?
Apocalypse. It's Apocalypse.
that's a great picture.
He looks like Village of the Damned grown up.
That's hard. I must be the Jew. I must be the Jew.
You always, one angry always votes thumbs down.
Is
And
there,
he says he pushes his lips. He must be on some hardcore drugs.
is there a thumbs down? No, not yet.
But when the video comes up, one angry will do about 3 or 4. If he's really angry, he'll do.
That's not Apocalypse. That's the Jew.
Okay, Brian, I get cut off more than anybody on the internet. Do we have anything else, anywhere else to go tonight?
You know what? I don't think so, but I want to appreciate for Darren for coming on. He is actually in Seattle, in Portland.
What about me?
And I want to thank Debbie. She's in Dallas right now.
We haven't gotten to you yet.
Oh, shut up. We're not talking to you.
And I want to thank Susie Q. She's yet to do a show with me and talk to me.
I know she needs to.
And by the way, I want to mention that Joe thinks that Susie Reds is a dude.
Joe doesn't believe gorillas are real.
Susie,
Do not
and
compare.
you talk about me being bad, but Joe thinks you ain't a lady. And
It's me.
Reds, I don't know for sure, but I do know you are fucking awesome.
and Debbie is Reds Susie Q. Is it a man or a tranny? Is it a lady or a tranny?
It's a female. Sounds good, JP.
I'm gonna have to make a song for Reds. Something called I Don't Know.
You should learn how to play first. Bye, Darren. Love you.
Suck it. All right. Good night.
All right.
Done.
All right. Hey guys, like and subscribe. And if you know what, give us your opinion on what you think. I've given my opinion. I'm going to go back and do another show, perhaps early in the morning by myself, and talk about moral superiority and the fact that I believe that out of my own pattern recognition that this person acted out of moral superiority. Joe, you'll have the last end on this.
Not tell you to shut the. She's accusing me of telling you to shut up, which I never do. I think you have more than just a voice. You have the right to say what you want to say, and here's the place to do it, and you do it. I don't agree with it. I don't have to. It's not what I have different points of views on these things. That's okay. But we'll go ahead and close it out. Another show tomorrow morning. I can't wait.
Yes, I hope not. Well, that will do it. And yeah, that. Anything else, Joey?
I will be in Joshua Tree tomorrow. It's going to be quite a summer spectacular. Hope if anybody's going, hit me up on Twitter, Jewish producer, or just Jewish producer on Twitter, and I don't know where else. Leave a comment here.
Yeah, leave a comment here, and really tell us what you think, because, like I said, we have different opinions, and we want to hear yours. Like Darren's back on. You know what? Let's see if.
Sorry, guys, my phone died.
Now, Darren, do you have anything to add before we end this show?
Yeah, I was going to say, the violence in Portland, no one's died. I mean, the Antifa are weird. They have like a moral code. They don't bring guns. What's going on in Chicago is the real fucking deal.
I'll tell you this, Darren. They do that on purpose. I mean, if you ever look at Tim Pool or Tim Cast, TIMCAST, the reason they don't kill anybody is because they know that's what they can get away with. They are very, and now they're using the moniker of Black Lives Matter. And these people believe that they have the right to do what they do because they believe they are morally superior.
It's amazing how many are young college students, especially women.
And they believe that they're moral. My opinion is on this, they act out violently because they think they have the right to do what they do.
Well, they've been taught that it's their duty to do it, and they're heroes.
Yeah. Moral superiority.
And god dang, they get so furious and so, you look in their eyes, they're just nuts.
Yeah, they believe they're morally superior. They think they're fighting Nazis. All right.
Yeah, exactly. No, let's not end the show. I just got back. Where's Debbie?
Debbie left.
Yeah, and we've been at this now for a bit, so
and I don't want to go over this thing over all day. You know, I don't want to beat a dead horse, but we should, you and I, Darren, should do a show about Antifa because you see them more up close than I do.
I have a lot of video from last like a year ago when they were riding down there right by my hotel, like a half block. I got some great video. There's one video of Antifa lady getting arrested, and they put her into the van, and they smack her head right into the top of it. She almost got knocked out. I got video of that. It's pretty sweet.
We should be seeing that. You should be posting that, and we would.
I'll find it. I'll find it and clip it and put.
I have a bunch of videos too from my trip. I gotta post some videos myself. So
it's hard to go through it.
There is So.
Yeah, downtown Portland, no, it's just nobody's there. Only homeless and druggies. And the drugs, it seems like they have way more money to buy drugs right now. Everybody's loaded. It's just the drugs have gone out of control, and there's no cops. 911 wasn't answering, you guys. Even when that guy got hit in the video, they called 911. I'm sure the 911 didn't come. I bet they had to drive him to the hospital.
Why would they come to a movie set?
Well, if they got called, maybe they would go to the movie set, but nobody's answering 911 right now. So,
all right, Brian. Anything else, or are we done? Yeah, you can keep going. I'm
done.
Do you have to work in the morning?
I do.
Does Brian?
I don't know.
No, I don't have to work this morning. I'm off. So.
Hey, man, I lost 10 pounds.
Awesome, man. Are you fasting?
A little bit. A little fasting, just low carb and fasting, kind of in between.
What's the longest you've gone without eating?
4 days, 4.5 days.
Hey, Joe, I want you to get me some appetite suppressants. I'm going to text you if you have time to pick some of that shit up, and I'll pay you extra. I'm
going down to Joshua Tree tomorrow, so you know what? Why not?
All right.
I thought you worked tomorrow.
I work, but when I'm done at 3:00 or 2:30, I am heading straight down to Joshua Tree. It's going to be an event tomorrow night. It's going to be awesome. Anybody who's in the area should definitely go down there.
Are you going to the UFO conference?
No, it's just Joshua Tree.
What you said it was an event.
Well, it's the end of summer, and tomorrow happens to be the new moon for August. So there's not going to be any distractions up in the sky. It's going to be a real nice night for viewing. So
I'm going to get my house painted tomorrow or prepped.
oh,
It's exciting.
nice. Yeah, I just ordered a new couch. Oh my God. Talk about something you don't expect to spend a lot of money on, but then you do.
I always regret spending money on furniture.
Me too. Every time.
I know.
I'm replacing a couch I bought not even 3 years ago. It's that bad. Like furniture these days is made that badly. My couch broke down in 3 years.
The worst is TVs and refrigerators and dishwashers. They're horrible now.
Where have we come as a society where a couch breaks down within 3 years? Are you kidding me, people?
My friend had a dishwasher in his beach house and he took it out. And it's been there since 1972 and the thing worked perfect. I'm like, why replace it? It's not broken.
Don't
works perfect. Well, it's just old.
get rid of that.
The new one's going to last like 2 years.
Exactly. New furniture
They don't
is
even
a freaking joke.
Dishwashers are the worst because the new ones, they don't use water. They leave the old water and just recirculate it. The old ones used to just blast new water through the whole time.
Yeah, I'm trying to ride out my washing machine so I don't have to get one of those new ones. I don't want to.
I'm just going to keep, when my new one breaks, I'm going to go back and try to find an old one or four old ones.
Damn talky man. All right, Brian, are we done? It's midnight.
Yeah, or it's really midnight. Yeah, we're done, man.
What if Debbie calls back in? Would you keep going?
Yeah.
No, I'm tired, man. I'm going to go to Betty Boo.